Hey, I wanted to do a quick video. It'll probably turn out to be a long video, but a rabbit hole, by definition, is research. You're doing research, and that's what the Breadcrumbs Project does. Is just general research and follow a line of inquiry, which we call breadcrumbs. And as you follow different rabbit holes, you go through different rabbit holes. You're following different breadcrumbs. One bit of research leads to another piece of research, which leads to another piece of research. And there has been a whole lot of information that's been dropping about Anthony Fauci and his relationship with Bill Gates, his relationship with China, and his relationship with COVID type of research, and his relationship with those kind of viruses that should not be there. So there is definitely something going on with Anthony Fauci and how this has all rolled out with the virus. And I'm going to be doing a good bit of work on that probably tomorrow. Today, I really want to focus on one big thing, which is several different YouTube channels have talked about a fact that I have not been able to verify that says 100% of the mortality of people that died. I'm trying to use fancy language and it's escaping right now, but 100% of the people that have died from COVID had also had the flu shot. And even if there's a 98%, if there's a 90%, if there's an 80% relationship between the flu shot and the mortality rate, then holy begonias. And I did a little bit of thinking of the people that I know that have had the COVID. I am pretty sure that all of those people, because they're very responsible and do the right thing people, have at one time or another taken the flu shot. And then I went and did a little more research, and I happened upon drmurray.com, who is a medical doctor. It's a website, so take it as you will, but do your own research on this. And he says that definitely there is a very clear relationship with the flu shot and coronavirus infection. And I have not taken the flu shot. Could the flu vaccine be partially responsible for the COVID mortality rate in Italy? Yes. As we know, it hit older folks really hard, and especially those in residencies and old folks home for, again, not being so wise with the words. They routinely give their people the flu shot as part of their medical. As part of their medicine and treatments when you're in a senior home, because the flu is really detrimental to seniors. So I think there's definitely a relationship between the flu shot, and that is concerning right there. That is very, very, very concerning. How planned was this virus? How planned was it designed to take out a lot of the population? Did they have to accelerate their, had this been planned for a long time by those dark forces that are running the world? This is a very real question. And, what are you talking about, dark forces? Can you please stop with that Q talk? No, because the Q has done nothing but drop truths and facts. And something that the Q has been pointing to is keep an eye on, and it's part of the Q map. I would bring that up, but this is just a quick video that I wanted to do without much production. But by the Q and the Q map, one of the things that it has in bold letters is sealed indictments. And you can do your own research, which I recommend you to do. And by the way, I will go deeper into this at my 1 o'clock Eastern Time live stream. Yeah, it's gonna be at 1 o'clock today. It'll be a live stream, and I'll be incorporating all the information that I'm talking about right now. If you don't want to do your own research and want to see the research that I've done myself. But just in Washington, D.C. alone, this is an ABC News story that we're going to be looking at. Since the start of 2018, nearly 36 sealed criminal indictments have been added to the federal docket. And this news piece is as of November 2018. And over 2019 and 2020, dozens and dozens and dozens more sealed indictments have been placed in the federal courts of Washington, D.C. What's a sealed indictment? That means there's an investigation going on, and usually it becomes unsealed whenever the object of the investigation has charges pressed against them. A lot of times when they're doing a sealed indictment, the object of investigation knows that they're being investigated. Why? Because they're asking them for electronic correspondence, financial data, everything. So these people know. And so get this from, and this is all under the of course, Trump administration. This is part of rolling up the pedophiles and starting at the bottom and getting all of their everything cut out from under them and over them. So over them would be the power structure and the money, and starting to isolate them, start putting them in a box. Take away their drugs, their methamphetamine, drying up their cocaine channels, and getting rid of their adrenochrome suppliers, and getting that taken care of. Since October 17th to March 18th, March 31st of 2018, 24,500 sealed indictments have been presented throughout the country. This is every state in the union has. Some have hundreds and some have dozens of sealed indictments, and it is breathtaking. And then 2019 and this year 2020, there have been thousands and thousands and thousands more sealed indictments, and we expect those to be unsealed at the end of this month. And then, hey, hi neighbor, and then we expect 90 days of just super, yes neighbor, I'm coming down, super intense activities. All of these courts are going to be filled with many cases, complex cases, very rich people being handled, but also a lot of the lower level cases, the drug dealers, and a lot of the lower level child traffickers, those are being handled. Those are being unsealed, and they're being prosecuted, or they're getting their deals done, dispensing with all of that. So we don't know about it because mainstream media news doesn't talk about it. But if you go through the internet and start looking at unsealed indictments, you're going to see that a lot of these people are the meth traffickers, a lot of these are the heroin traffickers, a lot of these are the cocaine traffickers, and a lot of them are sex traffickers too, child sex traffickers. So we are going through and strategically getting these people and getting them off the streets. And as has been talked about, the drug war has gone up a notch. So there are actual battle groups that are chasing down and getting to the shipping and aerial distribution methods of the drug cartels. So all that is going on, and we don't know about it because mainstream media can't afford to report about all of that. And one of the biggest things that is helping us right now is the executive order blocking the property of persons involved in serious human rights abuse or corruption. And this is an executive order issued on December 21st, 2017. So all of these sealed indictments tie in to this executive order. This is what gives the president and the executive branch and the Department of Justice the ability to really hurt a lot of these super elite pedophiles. You know, jail time is one thing, but their money is something else. And so systematically there's going to be a lot of people's wealth frozen up. And this is, I think, very strongly why Eric Schmidt stepped down from the ABC board, which is the parent company of Google. I think very strongly this is why Bill Gates was forced to step down from his public the boards that the public boards that he sat on, which are the two most prestigious boards in the whole wide world, which is Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway, the investment house. And he had to give those up. You don't just give those up. Same with Eric Schmidt. There is some kind of criminal investigation going on that causes you to distance yourself from your boards, without a doubt. So where there's smoke, there is fire. To really get a good idea of this, to really get a good idea of this, in 2009, the number of sealed indictments was 1,077. And just in March of 2018 alone, there were 6,000 sealed indictments. And from 2017 to 2018, 24,500 sealed indictments. And there's many, many, many more that have come down the pipe since then. So this is the calm before the storm, because when these indictments are unsealed, it is going to be all hell breaking loose. One of the most incredible places you can go take a look at this is QAnon.pub and /cases, or you can look where it has cases, but go to QAnon.pub and it's breathtaking. They have a map of America and you can see by state, and it's using the color red to tell you what states have serious amounts of sealed indictments. California, Texas, Virginia, North Carolina, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts are all, I mean, they have at least 10,000 sealed indictments in each one of those states. You know, and that's heavy. That is super heavy. So that's what's going on. There is a calm before the storm. As the Q has said, do not mistake silence for inaction. And these 30,000 plus sealed indictments, nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. Because all of these sealed indictments have the investigative work done, and they're just waiting to become unsealed and for the prosecutions to begin. Yeah, that's where the sugar is, honey. All right, think good thoughts, do good deeds, say good words, and I will see you at 1 o'clock Eastern Time here on the Breadcrumbs Project. Thanks.